Did you see the game last night?
Yes, I did. I wish I hadn't, but I did.
You saw the whole thing?
Well, I tried to pick the parts where the Celtics were doing well, but let's say I saw about a quarter of the game all told.
Yeah, okay. How you doing, Bill?
Fine, Gino.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Well, how's the ghost walk?
Rather slow right now. Should pick up as the kids leave school, and we get more and more people in here, especially during the week.
Now, you've been doing this for years.
The ghost walk, yeah.
How many years?
This is the 9th year.
9th year.
Yeah, I was
and
away.
you know you've got a good insight because you're on the street.
Uh-huh.
You represent a demographic, right? A certain demographic.
I guess so.
Would you agree?
I would. I guess so.
And what would that demographic be if you were to describe it?
People who can walk.
Okay.
People don't quite walk as they used to.
Okay. Well, how is it different? What do you...
Well, either people are, these days, either people are in shape or they're not. I do a bunch of different tours, 1 or 2 mile walking tour in the morning, exercise with historical commentary.
Okay,
I do
good.
a couple literary tours and a tour out in Wisconsin.
You do? Wow.
But when I first started doing tours, there were a lot more people, we'll say, walking in those days.
Now, in those days, 9 years ago, didn't we have more guest house rooms?
Well, when I first started, now I was away for 4 years, so it wasn't a cumulative 9 years altogether.
9 years ago.
Well, not
you had,
yeah.
Brian King.
He is departed from the island.
No, so you're the only guy left.
I'm the only one left, apparently,
All right
now.
So 9 years ago, how many rooms did we have? Do you know?
I know in 1998, when I first started doing tours, about 1,300. Right now, in the vicinity of 800.
And they're not all filled. Back
Not
then they
right
were
now.
filled.
Yeah, probably not until August last year were they all filled.
Isn't that something? And you know, I would think a lot of your business comes from that. Because you know, people, they go out to dinner, they want to walk.
Oh yeah.
You know,
those people were in town most of the time.
Yeah, right.
Ones who were doing the tours, and they would have dinner, and whether before dinner or after dinner, they would want to do something. So,
now the Great Harbor Light is a classic haunted.
Oh, the Greater Light.
Greater Light. I'm sorry. Isn't that a classic?
Yeah, that's one of the old standbys.
And
basically.
isn't it going to be more difficult for you now that they fixed it up?
Well, it's not as spooky. We'll say that.
Yeah, it's not as spooky.
Yeah, it's like that house on Main Street, number 141,
Yes.
which when it was abandoned, well, we'll say it was semi-abandoned. We'll say it had an owner, but they weren't keeping it up. It was a great place to take people to.
Now, I don't want to give away the entire tour, but that house on Main Street, the one you're talking about, at the top on the right, it was abandoned for years until they fixed it up.
Yeah.
What's the ghost story behind that one?
That was a murder of a Chinese servant in the 1800s by the family that was living there, and the body was never found, presumably put in one of the rips somewhere, and he supposedly has haunted the house ever since. Whether he's still there after the renovation, they did extensive renovation on it a few years back. Whether he's still there, I don't know. I don't go there anymore because it's too beautiful now.
So, but there are plenty of stories that people will hear.
Yeah.
You know, just to give you a little extra plug here. I mean, it's a nice walk, and it's you get quite a few houses in and stories in, don't you?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing two this year. One a town route, and the other I'm going back out to the cemetery in the oldest house. So that will be in the middle of the week, and the town route basically on weekends.
Bill, you know, it's always good seeing you.
Oh, good seeing you again, Gino.
And good luck with your season this year.
Oh, thank you very much.